beautiful people, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. It's great to have you in my little corner of YouTube where we speak all things adulting, faith, and lifestyle. Before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button. That red button must turn gray. Give this video a massive thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment down below what you enjoyed about today's video and what other videos you'd like to see. Share this with anybody and everybody who you think might need it. And last but not least, hit those notification bells so that you do not miss another video. So without wasting any more time, let us get straight into today's video. So we are back again. As you can see, we have your fave here. He's looking at me so weirdly. We have your fave here. A long-awaited video. Guys, schedules are busy. As you seeing, like, I'm sorry that we kept you waiting, but we are here. But for those who don't know, this is my dad, the love of my life, my best friend, my homie. The list can go on and on and on. But would you like to, just a brief introduction? If they want a full introduction, they'll go to the previous video.
Yeah, they'll go to the previous one. Hi, everybody. Hope everybody's good. You're gonna have fun. She said I'm gonna have fun, and I think I'm gonna have fun.
We're gonna have fun.
Yeah,
We always have fun.
Let's have fun.
Let's have fun.
Yeah, let's have fun.
Okay, so today's video is a video about questions that you are too afraid to ask your fathers. So I put up a poll on my Instagram, and if you guys missed it, it means you guys aren't looking at my Instagram. So go and check out my Instagram where you get live updates about what I do on a day-to-day basis, as well as things that are happening that I need your input on for YouTube. So a lot of you guys posed questions, and why? Like, why?
I'm actually very curious.
But
to hear what the questions really. And what I heard.
No, Baba head. Why do they keep going back?
Hey, these people.
Why do they keep going
But let's hear the questions,
Okay.
girl. Let's hear the questions, and let's answer the ones we can. And
Yeah, we'll
let's.
see. Okay, so we're getting into the first question. They are in a random order. If I don't get through all of them, guys, it's because we can't be sitting here for 2 hours. But let's get into the first one. So.
And I don't know the questions.
You don't know the question? Yes. I gave him, it's a blind reaction. He doesn't know the questions. I didn't give them to him, so nothing is prepared. If he chokes on his juice, because
that's their fault.
It's their fault.
Yes, I agree, my dad. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let's start with an easy one.
Right.
Are there any regrets about things that you did in your 20s?
If I say I never had any regrets, I'd be lying.
Okay.
Yeah. There are things we learn in life. We learn through mistakes.
Okay.
And most of the things we know them in retrospect. You know, when you look back and say, but nah, I should not have done that.
Right.
I should have done that. You know, but yes, there are regrets that I have. Some regrets gave me good lessons, and others it was an experience.
Okay.
Say, okay, that's an experience, this is a lesson. But
Right.
yeah, there are some regrets.
I think life without regrets should be worrying, actually.
It should be worrying,
because
yeah.
Regrets come with
Yeah.
the lessons, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I think so. I'm going to leave all the dating ones for the end.
For later.
Yeah.
All right. Dirty ones, you said?
No, they're not dirty. No.
Okay. Triple X. Dirty?
That's triple X, no.
I don't know.
That's triple
X is strong.
No.
You don't know this
No,
X is strong. Okay,
no.
you're very
I'm too. I don't know any of that. Another one. This one is easy. I probably know the answer to it. But who is the last person you texted?
The last person I texted to date was you.
Exactly. See, I knew this one. This is when I say he's my best friend, guys, I really mean it. I really mean it. Okay, so another one, this one I know you have a lot to say about, is why are so many black fathers not present?
All right. It has a lot of variables. Some reasons are personal. A person probably was not happy with the person that he made a baby with, and they decide to abandon ship. Other people, they've got not only the relationship, but other factors within the relationship that makes them not to be part. Say maybe a post you having a baby, our relation does not revert to
How it was
prior.
before.
Yeah. So I probably feel you are no longer there for me, and I forget that it's no longer about us
It's
only.
about the child
It's
as
about
well.
the three, the child as well. And I make decisions that I would regret, but at that particular time, I think it is the right thing.
Right.
But it is a pandemic.
It's killing our
It's
nation.
killing our nation. We need to be present in the lives of our children. There is absolutely a visible difference when you grew up with both your parents and when you grew up with one parent.
I just want to highlight when he means both his parents, it doesn't necessarily mean that they are together, but they're both present.
Both present.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it is possible to raise someone
Yeah.
incredible,
Yeah.
even if
There's that relationship,
co-parenting is proper.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see, one more, and then we'll get into.
But just on that one, girl, please.
Yes.
We need to make sure that at the end of the day, whoever is listening, if it's a male and they've got a child out there that they're not taking care of, I am pleading with them to go back and have a relationship with their children. It is important. That child needs you.
And it's never too late also.
It's never too late. Whether the child is 15 years old, the child is 3 months old, but if that is your child, go and have a relationship with the child. Yeah.
I hope you guys heard that.
Yeah.
Guys out there.
Please, guys.
Please, guys. Don't say you were too young. You knew what you were doing. You knew what you were doing. That's what I'm just going to say. What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done? I shouldn't have.
All right. One of I've got a couple.
Look at him turning red. Even.
Don't do that to me, now. All right. I think one of the most embarrassing things that I've ever done was, well, you know that I used to do the drag racing thingy, spinning cars. I remember I had an accident, and that accident had, if my head was on my neck, I would not have had that accident.
What were you doing? Where was your head?
My head was, there were people outside that said I cannot do the stunt that I wanted to do.
Really?
Yeah. And I think I pushed my mind beyond my capabilities at the time. And, I could spin a caravel in
like a small
street. I could do things. But on that particular day, I was in the 3 to 5. I was in the PM. And
that is Caribbean.
yes.
Okay.
Yes. No. Not that one. No,
Okay, another one.
not the 3 to 8. That was a 3 to 8.
Oh, okay.
The 3 to 5 before that one.
Okay.
And as I spun the car, I did not calculate my distance.
Maths. Driving is about maths, guys.
And I hit a pavement. I burned the drive shaft. I was so embarrassed.
In front of everyone.
During the people. And remember that the people,
they told you can't do it.
And I said, I will do it.
You went. Pagat inside.
My girl. Hey. I won't forget that.
You won't forget that.
No. In fact, a few weeks ago, My friends from varsity
Reminded
reminded me of it.
I came back 20 years later, so won't you still?
It's still haunting me.
Hi,
Yeah. No, those are some of the most embarrassing moments. Eh?
Oh my word.
Yeah.
Oh man, okay. Now we're gonna get into the meat of it.
All right, good. Now I can drink my.
Yeah, drink now before. Yeah, you can drink now. There's nothing to. You want
All right.
So,
Going on. Let's hear.
how do you feel about your children dating?
My children dating. If the age is right.
What's the right age? Because that's one of the other questions.
Right. For me, complete your matric. Then you can start having relations. I'll tell you what type of relations. I'm not talking. Please don't be serious with, or rather, at your first relationship. You need to understand how the other species think,
Works and things.
whether you're female or you're male. Remember, with males, we first like before we can love.
Okay.
With you guys,
We love first.
you love
No,
first.
we go in with the hardy.
We understand. Now, but they're gonna hurt you. They'll hurt you if you go with your full heart without understanding the game.
They think how it works.
You need to understand how, if you're a female, you need to understand how we think. You'll find a bunch of guys and a beautiful woman passes through. It's like their eyes pop. Wow.
Story of my life.
Right?
Story of my life.
Now, do they know
Yeah,
they know.
the ones who open their mouth, they know that
They know.
know.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Right. Now, with ladies digest the conversation.
Yeah.
Is he not? Does he challenge my capacity? You hear that?
No.
With us, it's
As
the
long
eye.
as, long as she looks
Wow.
beautiful, listen. Okay.
It's there.
The curves are in the right places. There.
You know?
Yeah.
Then I go for it.
Yeah.
As a male. But now you just need to be very careful.
Okay.
That you need to understand the species that you are getting involved with.
Okay.
Now, coming back to age, I know that we start this Mjolo thing from high school. Right? I have an issue with starting it at high school because you still don't understand the species yet.
And you don't understand yourself as well.
Right?
Yeah.
You don't know what you like. You don't know what you don't like. You don't know what excites you. You still don't understand you.
True.
Now, how are you going to
Allow someone in
allow another specimen in your bubble
when you don't
when
even,
you don't
your bubble is
understand?
incomplete technically because you're still building
You
it.
hear me, my girl?
Yeah.
Now I want people, I don't want them. I'm very easy. But if you've got a male friend that you have, and that male friend is assisting you to understand this specimen, don't then, when this person is trying to make you understand the specimen, then you end up doing things that are done by people that understand this specimen.
I see. Yeah.
People will understand how I speak because
They
I've given you the whole story.
1 + 1 = 2, guys.
Yeah,
Keep
I've
up.
already. Yeah, they must
Keep
keep
up.
up. Yeah, they must keep up. And I love you guys, by the way. Yeah, but now that's the thing. So I really don't have an age that would say you can only start the Mjolo thing at this age.
Okay.
Because other people mature
Much differently and much faster.
differently. Yeah. Like you, for instance. at grade 10, you were matured as if you were at grade 12.
I was chilling with my cousins who were like 5
Right.
years older. So
Yeah.
literally, I was
Yeah,
at that
right.
point, yeah.
And if you remember, during family meetings, I would address your cousins with real issues, and
In
you'd
front
be
of
there.
me. So, guys, I was woke from grade 8. I remember
Yeah.
that talk.
Yeah.
He gave my cousins the talk in front of me. They were going to varsity, guys. And I'm sitting here like, I'm just a baby, guys. What am I doing here? But
And I don't call a spade a garden tool.
a spade is a spade, guys.
I call a spade a spade. And if I'm saying to you, but go ahead.
But go ahead.
But go ahead. Now, understand that for I am talking from a good space because I love you.
Of course.
And I don't want you to find yourself making the mistakes that I did. Right? And so age is neither here nor there, really.
It's more maturity.
It's more the maturity. I'm not, but I would love people to start being serious, at least for some metric. Maybe 1 or 2 years into that other institution, then you can start looking for a.
But if we're being honest, he only really technically gave me them Jolo chant when I was in my final year, guys. So I don't know. I feel like there's double standards here, but okay.
But remember,
I'm just saying.
But remember, Rori, I had already laid the foundation.
Yeah, you did. But he opened the doors when I was in final year.
Yeah, because now I could see that you are there.
So I wasn't there in after matric.
No, you were there, but you're not where I wanted you to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see,
Understood.
you know, children, when a child is born, you start them with milk.
Okay.
Then you come with purity.
Right. The harder stuff.
Then the soft porridge.
Then the stampa.
Then the
then
the meat.
Okay, so now I had gotten to the meat stage.
You know.
Understood.
And it was now at the time it was no longer only fillets.
Bones.
Ah,
I understand. I
yes,
understand.
okay. Yes,
Okay.
Right there.
Got you. Okay. I think I know the answer to this one. I do know the answer to this one. But do dads want to know when their daughters start dating?
Oh yeah.
All of them? Or just you?
Me. For me, it's easier because I understand my child.
Okay.
Right? Other parents might not want to know that. Because you're my homie, I would want to know when you're happy and when you're sad. I don't want you to go and get comfort
Outside
from
there.
somebody else that I don't even know.
True.
You'd rather come talk to me and say, Daddy,
This is
bang
what's
already.
happening.
Then I can speak to you as my homie, right? That is why, girl, I tried to give you the best life that I could give you, because I don't want.
To be exact. Hey, Banki Stego Piato, guys. Guys, Piato was every Sunday.
Why you get that?
Yeah.
Going to the US. Let me just say
International.
Sleeping in a hotel. I made sure you know how it feels to sleep in a hotel.
So
I
that
don't
you don't
want,
get excited by these small boys.
Then they're gonna come in and say white sheets, cotton sheet, whatever the white.
I know those names. What? Egyptian?
Exactly.
And then?
My point.
And then, okay, so.
No. I don't. For me, it's easier. It's easier because I've raised you to a point where I can speak to you about anything, anytime.
Right.
Yeah. But other parents don't have that.
Yeah.
Right? And I so wish other parents could be as open as I am with their children, because the reason why we have so much frustration, so much anger, so much stress out there is because we cannot speak to our parents.
Yeah, we can't. We really can't.
Yeah, I don't want that. Yeah, you
You
wanted to have a
I wanted to say, this isn't a question here, but what then, or how would you advise parents who aren't in a position where they can give me that type of life, to still be able to raise that standard for their children? Like, if they can't take me to the hotels and put me on flights and stuff.
Speak.
Okay.
Communication is very important. If parents communicate with their children in a manner that does not belittle the children, but they can communicate, speak, hear sense. You see, other parents cannot take a conversation between
them and their
children. Because in their head it's like, what do you know? You're a child.
You're a child. So it's one-sided. I'm going to tell you stuff, but you can't.
But now, in our case, I gave you guys opportunities to say, Daddy, I am hurt by you when you did this.
A, B, and C.
Yeah? Daddy, I love you. There are other children that cannot say to their parents,
people
Daddy,
find that
I
very
love you.
weird. People find, even after our previous video,
I love you, baby.
I love you too, Daddy. Even after our previous video, a lot of people are like, your relationship with your dad is so odd. And for me, it's like, no, it's not odd. It's normal for us. Because literally that's how we grew up. But for other people, clearly that's not the case. And I think going back to our previous point about, the fathers out there who need to go back and be present, I think in that case as well, I think we need to challenge all parents to try and, be more open and more transparent with their children. Because then it lays that foundation. Because at the end of the day, you could be getting abused in your relationship, but because you're scared to speak to your parents, you don't know. Whereas I know, listen, they raise a fist, my dad is there in 20 minutes. You know what I mean? So you don't want to find yourself dying inside because your relationship with your parents aren't or isn't open. So I think definitely that's something that we need to work on, especially as black people, because I think, the white people, maybe it's not perfect, but they seem to have it under wraps. But as black people, let's definitely work better to be more open with our children, and vice versa. Let's also try and be more open as kids with our parents, especially when we get older. I think it's easier for them to understand us a bit better because we also know who we are. So let's definitely think about that a bit more. Yeah, definitely. Ready for the next one?
Let's shoot.
Let's see. What advice would you give to someone who grew up without a father figure?
It depends on what.
Okay.
But there's a thirst in every human being to have a loving father. So if you never had a father, there are two things. God works in mysterious ways. God might have protected you from that guy.
Very true.
That if I allow this child of mine to be raised by this guy,
he's gonna not make it to the age of 60. Yeah.
So let him rather go off, and this child of mine, let him or her grow to a point where somebody else can step in to become that father. I don't want to promote this organization that I'm working with, but maybe people might want to know about it. There's an organization we're working with. It's called Dads in the Picture, DITP. What Dads in the Picture does is we become fathers to those children that never had fathers. We become uncles to those girls that never had uncles. We try and give you the love that a parent could have given you. We try and give you the advice that a parent could have given you or should have given you. So we then try to reconcile
that relationship
between a father and a child. Now, if you do not know your father at all, that's something else. But if you know who your father is,
and you can point us to that house, let's go and talk.
Let's
find out what's happening.
Find out what's the issue. Here's Rori says 1, 2, 3. How can we
fix whatever?
We tried. do that. Remember that there are other situations where the mother probably took the child and said, you will not see this child. Right? And so we try to intervene as well to say, remember, it's not about you.
Yes.
Don't use the child to punish the father.
Exactly.
The father deserves to have a relationship with this. To have a relationship with the child, in spite or despite you and the father not being in good relations.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what we're working on. But if you never had a father within the family, there must be one
uncle or something,
somebody,
or at church or
or
something.
at church. Yes,
I think a lot of my additional mother figures are definitely at church as well.
Yeah.
So definitely try and put yourself in environments that can expose you to those
that. Yeah.
to those type of people. Definitely, I agree. Another one. I don't know how I feel about this question, but let's ask it anyway, because there's varying opinions about this question. But what defines a man? Like, when is a man a man? That's why I said I don't know how I feel about this question.
Okay. People have attached different meanings to the term man. In my opinion, a man is somebody that takes responsibility.
Okay.
That's a man. I did wrong. Take responsibility. I'm sorry. That's a man.
Okay.
People have this fictitious description of what a man should be. Indoda must. No. A man is somebody that takes responsibility. I am not going to go to the nuances of a man must provide, or for you to be a man, you must be married. No. Simplest explanation, a man is somebody that takes responsibility for his actions.
Okay.
Done.
Nizwile angithi buyindoda must, because indoda must is killing the youth.
Yeah.
This one I would like to know.
Yeah.
I think someone is trying to see if they qualify. So
All right.
I would like to know,
all right.
what traits should a man have to qualify to marry your daughter?
That one's very simple, actually. Very simple. My daughter, you must be a Christian. First and foremost.
Of course.
Love God.
Of God.
Love my daughter. Respect my daughter.
Because I can, yay. So.
You see, for me, those are critical. Do you have money? You don't have money? That's another discussion. No. But listen to what I'm saying. That's another discussion.
Okay.
Because the discussion would be, do you have a plan?
Yes, I was going to say, what's your plan? Yeah.
Do you have a plan?
Yeah.
Okay, you're meeting my daughter now. What is your plan? How feasible is your plan? Probably with my background.
You'd be able to
in
be like
entrepreneurship.
Nope.
I would be able to dissect your plan. Will it work? Will it not work? Because I don't want you to suffer.
I don't want to suffer.
But if the plan is bankable,
Let's go. Okay.
Let's go. I don't want you to come and support another specimen.
Because I can support myself. So
Exactly.
don't come in now and make me have to support another person as well.
No, that is what I'm saying. If you've got a plan and I can test the plan, that the plan can work,
we're good to go. Okay.
Yeah. But the plan must go and work before you marry.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Because that means I'm paying my own lobola.
My
That
point.
means
And
Cut the cameras.
If your plan is you want to go out with her, she loves you, that's fine. What's your plan? Let the plan work. If the plan cannot work,
we're gonna have a problem.
we're gonna have a
So do you want now that conversation, like if he's not there yet financially and he has a plan, do you want that conversation to happen before we even start dating, or like when he's thinking about marriage or whatever?
You see, dating, remember that you are trying to know him.
Yeah, because I'm not trying to bring 5 million people.
Now, you need to understand.
Not that I'm dating 5 million people. I'm just saying.
You need to understand. Remember that the minute you start dating a person, you are trying to understand who this person is, what do they believe in, how were they raised, do they respect me, what are their values, what's their vision, how do they look at this game called life, and But now the minute the person thinks of putting a ring to say, you know what, I want to send my uncles. Whoa.
Take a step back.
Whoa.
Pull up.
I want that conversation to happen.
Okay.
I don't want to go and know that those parents before I know if this plan is working.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Highly understood. Lukui lager, because Lebaban Chico DMs, please. You guys are a lot.
Yeah, and I heard about your DMs, Lona.
Behave, because he knows. So please behave.
I'm watching.
Okay, let's end with this one. What makes a black dad genuinely proud?
Looking at you right now makes me proud. There's nothing that makes a black man feels good than seeing your offspring succeeding in life. It's such a good thing. It's such a good thing. Trust me. You excelled at school. That made me very proud. You excelled at your work. It makes me very proud. You are in this technology thing right now and it's doing very well. I'm very proud. That makes me proud as a black person. Because I don't want you to start where I started.
Of course. And that's why you worked so hard, so that you can lay that foundation.
Exactly. My parents worked hard to give me some start. Now I had to work harder to give you a start.
Yeah.
So you're going to work harder than me, God allowing, to give whoever a good start. Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just hoping maybe one day.
Hoping. So you actually want grandchildren? Hoping. You're hoping. So you actually want like grandchildren?
Don't you want them?
Guys, we've reached the end of today's video. Oh my word. I love you, Daddy. I love you so much.
You know what? I love you from Timbuktu via the moon and the galaxy.
Forever and always. Forever and always.
Love you, baby.
I love you too, Daddy. Yeah. Guys, we've reached the end of today's video. Thank you guys to everyone who submitted their questions. A lot of them were quite similar, so I've merged quite a lot together. But I hope this gave you guys a bit of insight. If you don't have that relationship with your father where you can ask these questions, if you guys want a part 2, let me know. We will, do the things, because he's here. So let's abuse him, in a good way. Let's abuse him in a good way. So with that, we've reached the end of today's video. Any parting words before I close out?
Be yourself. Make the best of who you are. You only live once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So stop going back in. Okay, kakala. Those. Oh my gosh. So don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share this with anybody and everybody who you think might need it. And with that, with so much love and so much light from me to you, have an amazing rest of the day. Stay safe and God bless. Bye, guys.